What's up? It's your boy Mean Joe Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto. Y'all, I just want to say this quick message. I just saw a clip of Charleston White on Say Cheese, and he really said a quiet part that need to be said out loud. He said, in the industry, there is no honorable men in this industry. And a lot of up and coming talent artists are all trying to get in this industry. So think about that for a minute, how that would be if a young and up and coming artist get a deal and the people that's in the industry aren't honorable people. Meaning they are really cutthroat. You can't really respect them. You can't really trust them. But a lot of these young people are rushing and dying to get in this industry because they thinking it's the fame, all the money in the world. They thinking their life gonna just be this big happily ever after thing. In reality, it's really not. Cause you gotta think about it. If you doing business with somebody and the person over you, he get the money, they get the money, and they looking for at they way of being like, dang, I just got $1 million off this art. I just made $1 million. And you up under this person, and that person looking like, hey, where mine at? But this person is in control. The money is down to who you probably was signed to, your boss. But if your boss isn't an honorable person, he or she may look at it like, man, I ain't finna give that person that much. This money in my possession. This money is in my hand. And they might they might just give you a couple thousands or something. And blame it on a contract, That is not being honorable. Because if you was an honorable person, you would look at that person and look at the work ethic that person put in, look at the heart of that person, look at where this person trying to go, and you would help. If you get that $1 million and you looking like this my artist, we gonna make more money for the years to come. He go $250,000 out of the million. He go 300,000. You gonna look out. That's being honorable. But in this industry, people aren't really like that. People only care about themselves. They gonna look and be like, shit. And you wonder why every time you see an artist get signed, they always complaining or they always fall off or things don't never go their way and they always, the label. That's why. It's not many honorable people in the industry. And Charleston White just shed some light up on that, man. And I just want to talk about that because I know a lot of these young people, they just dying to get in this industry, not knowing what they finna get in, dealing with these people. And if they are honorable people, it's so many that is not that we can't even see it. Well, I haven't. Mostly all the artists that sign that y'all maybe not never heard of because they never made it to their level. The little money that they make, whoever they signed to, they kept all of it. And the big people that you see, like the Snoops, the Snoop Dogs, the Luders, the T.I., they had to get on this big scale where the label spent money with them. Not only that they made money in the industry, they had to take other avenues to make money. They may get brand deals and other deals from other places so that they can eat, in their shows. Those artists didn't really sign a 360 deal, But these artists now, man, they getting bent over and raw dog. They just doing them in. They want a piece of everything that they make. Because like they say, if you do get a record deal, the money that the label give you up front, that is just really a loan. You got to pay all that back. That's just for you to get in the studio, find a producer to put your album together or whatever. But you still have to pay that back. If you don't make the sales to cover that back, what you think gonna happen with you in your career? You don't hear about those artists no more, or they get shelved. And man, and like Charleston White said, you in that industry, you just sign your life to a place where people aren't even honorable really yet. You know? And I just wanted to just speak about that because I see a lot of artists around here, they want to get signed. And I really do think with this social media that they should put their own music out there. They should try to do their own thing from their platform. You know, it's different ways you can get money doing this now. You know, but it may take more work, but in the end, it will pay off. As opposed you letting the labels do everything for you, and you thinking you might finna get this big payday, and the label will throw that contract in your face saying you had to pay for this and that. You getting the short end of the stick, fucking with that label. Ask finesse 2 times. So a lot of artists is put it on the label. Look at what TLC them had to go through. The movie that they had, and they were talking about they was broke and had big records out. Because like Charleston White said, in the industry, it's not really no honorable people, man. People be out for themselves, man. And then if you laying in the bed with these people, what you think gonna happen with you? Seriously, think about that. If you sign it to cold-hearted people, man, and when the money come, why you think so many people fall out? People be greedy. People don't really care about people. People are not honorable. I know honorable people. Honorable people will look out on your well-being. Honorable people will keep it G with you. They'll tell you up front how if you do this and that, or they'll try to make things right, or try to be fair about a situation. You got a lot of people, they don't even try to be fair about the situation. They talk their good talk when you sign. Yeah, that's a hit record. Yeah, they filling you up with the goodness with the talk. But then when it comes to the money that you make when it's time to get paid, they talking another language. You sign this, they not looking at what you supposed to get, because really they don't care. They looking at their well-being. These people cutthroat, man, not honorable, like Charleston White said. So, you know, I just wanted to just throw this message out there, man, to you up-and-coming artists. You even got older people want to, you know, try to get in the industry thing because, you know, it's hard and people trying to, you know, make $1 and they want to change their lives and, you know, do something for themselves. But just know, there's a lot of disloyal people in this industry. And it showed in the Michael movement. Michael Jackson had to go through it with Sony. So, you know, it is not new. So on that part, I agree with Charleston White. It's really not a lot of honorable people in the industry, because if there was, a lot of people will be satisfied, or they'll be like, okay, I could deal with that. That was fair. But people these days, they just cutthroat. They out for themselves, man. So, you know, for you people that's trying to get in this industry, whether it's movie, acting, music, just know. Just like what Charleston White said, there is not a lot of honorable people. And that's dangerous. Trying to get in with them and fit in with them. It almost never go right. So I just wanted to throw that message out there, man, you know. And it had me thinking. I was like, damn, Charleston White was on to something with that one. Because he right. You know? So y'all take that message and do what you want with it. That's right. If you made it this far in the video, like the video, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. And as always, I'm coming back with some more flavor. And it's all good, man. It's your boy, Mean Joe Green. Love. I'm up out.